Hello, everybody. It's the 17th of March. It's a Tuesday, 2020. I just heard a news conference from the White House with Dr. Birx and Dr. Fauci, along with President Trump and Vice President Pence. And after hearing the news conference, I feel a little bit encouraged. Not that they're going to completely do away with what's affecting our country in March of 2020. Eventually, people will be watching these videos, and like I said in my video I did yesterday, they'll know the rest of the story. That was a famous line of a famous radio presenter. What was it? Paul Harvey used to say that. But I was a little encouraged. Dr. Fauci is one of the foremost authorities on infectious diseases. And he was talking about trying to keep the curve down. I understood him to say if you did nothing, the curve would go up like that and then eventually come down. But it would be more devastating than if you can do certain things to slow the rise and have it to go more in a small arc. So I believe the man knows what he's talking about. Also, Dr. Birx was there. This lady is very famous. So we have some intelligent people working on this problem. And of course, the president and vice president, they're not in the dark about any of this stuff. And it's kind of encouraging. I have noticed that some of the political speak has started to wane. I think that's a good thing because we're all in this together. A virus doesn't say, well, you're this or you're that. It has no preference. They were talking about people needing to use some common sense on what they were doing and being in crowds, but most of the places are starting to shut down. And another encouraging thing about what they had to say today is the economy and the stock market. You all know, or we all know, that President Trump, his forte is economics. And he says when this is all over, the stock market is going to really boom, and I believe that's the case. And I'm not completely sure what they're going to do, but I had the impression that companies that close, that have employees that are going to be unemployed because they're not working, they're going to take care of those folks the same as the airlines. And now don't quote me on this, do your own research, but I believe they're going to insert quite a bit of money into the economy. And I don't know exactly how they're going to do that, but I got the impression that if you're working somewhere and you're an hourly employee or any kind of employee, and you lose your job on account of what's going on, I believe the government is going to step in and give you some subsistence, just like they're going to do for the airline industry. Our country is very strong right now, thanks to some of the things that I'm going to try not to be political. You all know what I was going to say. But our country is strong right now financially. And the president said that, it's not the airline's fault on what's happening. So they're going to protect the airline industry, which they should. Things are going to change, but when this thing runs its course, and I call it thing because it's sad that you've got to worry about algorithms, but I can understand why some of the social media people are paranoid. So I had a message that one function is going to be discontinued until after this passes, because without telling you what the function is, it takes a live person for each submission to determine either yay or nay. And they say that they're going to discontinue that for a while. So that function will not be working. Well, I guess this is another rambling video, but what do you talk about? You just hope that people stay safe and we get through this thing, which we definitely will. We're just going to have to be patient. And when it's all over with, then we can look back on our videos and make a determination of what was correct and what was incorrect. And this video is around 7 minutes, so I'm going to cut this one short. Thank you very much for watching. Be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Drinking a glass of coffee. It's a Keurig. Bye.